Hi there, this is Carla Amthler from Focus on Caring, and I'm back with tip number 3. And these tips are in line with the training that we've recently taken through the Alzheimer Society and learning the gentle persuasive approaches in dealing with people with difficult behaviors and those suffering with Alzheimer's and dementia. And the tips of today are so valuable and they're so interesting because it's an absolute 180 from the old school of thought. The old school was very kind of hard-nosed, where you wanted somebody to behave in a certain way, or you wanted them to correct them so that they were in today's reality, or stop a behavior or start a behavior, and it was all very almost demanding of what you expected of that individual. And it's not fair, it's unsettling, and it's usually very frustrating for both parties because you don't gain anything because you're not able to change that person's reality to yours. So the new school of thought is to live within each of the realities. And the tip today is dealing with a behavior when somebody either wants to do something and now it's not a good time, or more often they don't want to do something and we really want them to do it. And the old school of thought was almost to threaten them with a certain action if they don't do what you want them to do. And one example would be, well, when your daughter gets here and I tell her you didn't eat your lunch, she's going to be very angry. And all you're doing is you're threatening them with something that is important to them. They don't want their daughter to be upset and they don't want their daughter to be angry, and you've just told them that's what's going to happen as a repercussion. It won't correct the behavior, but you might cause upset. Another example would be somebody wants to go out and maybe now isn't a good time, or you threaten them and you say, well, if you don't do this, we're not going. And that's like dealing with a child. You tell them that you can't go play after school or you can't do something. We're not dealing with children. We're dealing with the most amazing, special people that are suffering with a disease that's impacting their mind and impacting their current realities. And so we don't want to treat them like children. We want to treat them respectfully. And these tips that I'm sharing with you are ways that we can engage, we can support, and we can work together in the space that we're now in. So if we're dealing with someone who doesn't want to have their shower in the morning, well, maybe what we do is we settle that they have their shower at noon. What's the difference? It really doesn't matter. We haven't lost anything, and we're still able to engage. And if they don't want to eat their grapes, well, again, it's not a big deal. We just go with the flow and say, it's okay. And so I'm encouraging you to continue watching for these tips. I hope that you're sharing them with your friends and other people that you know that are dealing with situations like this, because the society today, more and more of us have people in our lives that are suffering with Alzheimer's and dementia. So we're here to support you. We are here to engage in any way that we can. If you need more information or need any support, certainly call me at Focus on Caring 403-264-3839. I'll look forward to sharing another tip next week. Have a fabulous day.